Hi, Mary Boccaccio. Today I feel like making chicken cacciatore. Now when I was growing up, my mother would say, I'm going to make sausage cacciatore, sausage scallopine, chicken scallopine. She was wrong. It was cacciatore because scallopine just means cut thin. Cacciatore is any stew you want to make it of, but the Italians make it with chicken. It means in the style of the hunter. And supposedly the hunters went out, whatever they got, they put in the pot. So we're going to put the gas on because I don't want the chicken to stick to the pan. So you always want to heat your pan up with salt and pepper, my chicken. These are gigantic chicken breasts, but I wanted bone in. You can use regular chicken breast. You can cut up a whole chicken and use the thighs, the drumstick, the wings, everything. That's classic to make cacciatore. You would use the whole chicken. I don't want the whole chicken. I don't like it. So, I'm also going to put a little bit of flour on here just to help it, to brown a little bit. It's all, I use Wonder all the time. And I'm going to flip that over and do the other side. Salt, pepper. We don't really need flour on this side, but we'll do it anyway. Okay, so I want to use vegetable oil for doing this. You can add a little bit of olive if you want, but you don't need it because we're only browning the chicken. We're going to take this out after, and we're going to put olive oil to cook our vegetables. So, I got my chicken. You always want to go skin side down. You hear it? It's ready. That means I'm ready to have the meat put in. That's what the pan is telling me. I'm going to turn it this way a little bit. Now this size pan is perfect for 3 pieces. So I'm going to brown this. We're going to brown on both sides. Let's say maybe we're going to take about 4 minutes on each side. But we'll see how long that takes. We'll be back. I'm going to put this on top in a second. It really does stop some of the splatter. Not all of it, but some. And I have the gas on high. But I wanted to say we're going to use some vegetables here. Let me get rid of this. I got 3 peppers and 2 small onions. I like to make them chunky. You can cut them any way you want. I like to make them chunky. I just wanted to show you real fast. Just take the pepper, cut it like this. You can use that little piece too. Why waste it? Throw it in there. These will come right out. And just make them a little chunky, that's all. Cut them however you like. If you want them in strips, I like to take the rib out. Looks nicer, and I don't like the rib. No need for it. Okay. And that is splattering away. Okay. So you see I got my onions in chunks. So 1 red bell and 2 green. Then I have the mushrooms. You can use regular mushrooms, porcini mushrooms, portobello mushrooms. Most people use white. I'm choosing to use baby bell. So I do wash them. And Jacques Capon's one of my favorite chefs. And I tell you, he always says, wash them. They're dirty. You're going to use them. So I'm cutting these in nice chunks, okay? Salt. Boom, boom, boom. And, okay, so I'm going to flip this chicken in about 3 minutes. See what it looks like. There we go. Chicken breasts are like chicken breasts. I don't understand. What are they doing with chickens nowadays? Little brown. Doesn't really matter because that's going to be covered with gravy or with tomato sauce. So I'm going to cook them about 3-4 minutes and we'll be back. Okay, so here's our chicken breasts. They're brown. You don't want to make them black like that. To tell you the truth, I turned away for a second and they got away from me. So you want to be careful. Doesn't really matter. But I took them out and there's nothing burnt in the pan. So what we're going to do now is turn on our heat. our gas, and we're going to use extra virgin olive oil because now we're making what's going to become our sauce. And you want to put your onion and your pepper in. Actually, I want to get 2 cloves of garlic. I forgot. I buy the garlic already peeled. You never ever buy it chopped. Never. But I'm going to put 2 in, smash it. Put it in. Then we can just take it out. It's really good. You get it at Produce Junction. I buy a big bag of Sam's Club. I ain't got time to peel any garlic. Okay, so we're going to salt and pepper these. You're going to let them cook till they start to wilt. And we'll be back and show you the rest. So I got, this is only about a medium. I just added my mushrooms. And I put a little salt and pepper for the mushrooms. So these are San Marzano tomatoes. You don't need them. I don't use them all the time. But when I run into them, I buy them. They're at a good price. And you just want to smash them. Because classically, this is served in red. And you can serve it however you want. You can make potatoes on the side. I'm going to make, maybe I'm going to make a little broccoli. But I know I'm going to have some Italian bread. I want to move these around a little. You can add right now red wine or white wine. I'm going to lower this down. I got, this is a half a cup. And really why I'm doing that is just to scrape the bottom of that pan to get all the flavors off of it. It smells really good. I've been in the mood for this forever. And I had to talk Maria into it because it's not a dish that she would normally eat, but I won this battle. She's going to eat. So now I'm going to put it back up so they can cook. And I wanted to show you, I showed you before that my father taught me this trick. My father used to do it with a potato masher. No need to get your hands dirty, put your hands in there. You're going to get the same effect. Okay. And then if we need a little more liquid, we'll add a little water to that. So these look nice. It smells really good. I'm going to put these back in. This size pot really is perfect for this. You'll see. And we're going to pour this over. And I rinsed the can, so we're going to pour that in. And we're going to put that on high. We're going to bring it to a boil. Get it all out. Don't waste nothing. I'm going to put some herbs in here that I dried. I have beautiful parsley that I dried. Put whatever herbs in it you want. Whoops. Oh man, that hurts me when I lose my fresh herbs. You can use the stems, don't be afraid. Okay, I'm going to use a little bit of oregano because oregano is pretty classic. This is oregano that I dried. But you know, you'll get it off of those stems when you do this. Okay? So it's like the Italian parsley, you get it and you do this. So whoops. We're gonna let this, I'm gonna bring this now down to a simmer. I want to get these stems out of the parsley that look big. I'm gonna put a lid on this. We're gonna let this cook. And the size of these breasts, I'm gonna say they're gonna need at least 45 minutes to an hour for me, okay? Some people will say, oh, half hour, they're done. You keep them tender. They will be tender, and they'll be delicious, and then I'll know they're cooked. So we'll be back in about 45 minutes. Okay, I wanted to mention that we're now gonna put this down to like on my stove, it's medium low, but this is what the gas looks like. So it's like probably low on somebody else's stove. Because we're braising this now. So I'm going to put a lid on it. Boom. We're going to let that cook 45 minutes, like I said. We'll come back and we'll check it. Chicken's been cooking right now about 15 minutes. I knew it was nowhere near done, but my mind was thinking they were too big. I didn't like what they looked like. So I have to first eat with my eyes. If I don't like what it looks like, I'm not going to eat it. So I came in and did a crazy thing. I got a cutting board, I got my boning knife, and I took the bone out. You can see how much smaller they look than the beginning. That's how I want them. I don't want them on a bone. They got the 15 minutes of cooking on the bone for that little extra flavor, and that's enough. But look at how beautiful that looks. And that's about the right way you want it. Bada boom, bada boom, bada boom. So in another 15 minutes, so you could see, they're nowhere near cooked. The skin, when you brown it with the skin on, you get that extra flavor because the skin's flavorful. It's fatty, you know what I mean? Just like it's what you love to eat when you get crispy fried chicken or, you know, roasted chicken. But I don't like it with a sauce on it. It just gets too soggy for me. So the first thing I'll do when I take mine out and put it in my dish is rip that skin off. But cook it with the skin on for the flavor. And do it with the bone if you could find a nice small chicken breast. But this is all they had. They were like gigantic, you know? And they look beautiful. They're going to taste beautiful. I know that. Cook this for 1 hour. So I like it to get a little tender. And it was low. And you can see how beautiful it looks. So now if you wanted to serve this with rice, put some rice down here and put it on top with that. And you can actually do a little bit of pasta on the side and then put the chicken right on the top. But we're going to just plate this like this. And you can take that skin off if you want, but I'm just going to put it right in the dish like this. And I'm going to put some sauce. Now, in this case, with something like this, you want sauce. It's not pasta. It's made to have the sauce. You're going to put that on there. I added salt and a little pepper after I turned it off. So, just want to wipe that off. You always want to have a clean dish. You never want to have a dirty dish. I'm going to put some of my dried fresh parsley on there. I want to make it look pretty, so I'm going to take this, put it around here. And then, if you wanted to toast this and make crostini or whatever, I don't like it toasted. I like it just like that. Here you have chicken cacciatore. If you liked the video, please share it. If you make it, let me know. Stay safe and cheers.